Welcome to Kathy's Corner. It's been a crazy few days, so I'm gonna try and film some things. And I'm gonna start, I'm on my front porch. It's screened in, sort of. And I'm gonna start by showing you some seedlings that I've started in a most unique way. Can I turn, no, I have to turn this off, and then I'll show you. See that cat? That's Doug. Yeah, say hi, Doug. Yeah. Doug is the reason all these sticks are on top of all my seedlings. It's sad, but Doug likes to lay in these plants, and so I had to go get some twigs and put over them so Mr. Doug won't lay in them. Now here's some more down here. Yeah, that's all because of Doug. So that's what my seedlings look like. They're on the porch. It gets a little bit of sun, not a whole lot, but enough to grow little seedlings, and it's warm. I have some more over here. Robin Lewis should recognize this table. I got that table 20 years ago. No, 30 years ago. The Lewis's home in Maine, somewhere in Maine. And here's some more. That's all because of Doug. There's Doug. Doug wants to go in the house. I'll be right back. I've had a strange week. Wednesday night, I got really sick and have had like a upper respiratory thing for, you should have heard me talking Thursday I was talking like this. So anyway, this is Saturday, and I had to miss school Thursday and Friday. This is Saturday morning, I think, and I have a cough drop in my mouth, and I'm doing better. But I thought I'd take this time to, first of all, show you the garden. There it is. It doesn't change much. The great thing about it is that, let's see, where's my finger? Those right there, those are zucchini and those are squash, and they'll grow anywhere. Anyone can grow them, trust me. And then down there, those are my beans, and at the end, those are my tomatoes. And everything else in all these other areas, nothing will grow. And that's because I have really terrible soil. The soil, if you pick it up, is nothing but sand. And I've amended it and put things in it, but really what I need is a truckload of dirt, a really good dirt. All these plants that are doing well, I bought already like hardened off and grown about that tall. I'm gonna have to move because the sun is shining right in my eyeball. So I'm gonna move. I just thought I'd share with you today some more about some different YouTube channels that I watch that I really like. One that I've really come to love is called The Last Homely House. And y'all need to look that up. A lady named Kate, who's my age, films. And the show is about crafting, quilting. She's quite the artist. She can do just about anything. She sews a lot by hand. She lives in the UK. Hi, Doug. That's Doug. That's the one who sits on my plants. Yes, you do. Don't lie to the camera. He keeps rubbing up against the bottom of the tripod. The tripod looks a bit crooked. There we go. Doug, stay up here. Good job. Come over here. Cats never do what you want them to. Back to Kate. Kate is a whimsical pleasure to watch. I mean, I think you have to be, I don't know what age you have to be to watch Kate. I think any age can watch Kate. She's just very calming. She has some wonderful cats, and she has chickens, and she has a garden, and she's only had YouTube for 4 years, and she's quite popular. She has a little shop. I've learned words from her like bits and pieces and wadding and Sometimes I go about the house talking like this because I've watched Kate for too long. But she's quite, I use the word quite all the time. And I think my vocabulary is changing. Doug is just out of the camera. Come here, Doug. No, those are my cough drops. Come here, come say hi. Hey. Hey. Do they ever do what you want them to do? Hi, you licking me? And lots of Kate's videos have just this very thing. I'm not trying to copy you, Kate, but I do so enjoy your videos. I am certain she'll never pop over. When you're just starting YouTube videos, you're 1 in a million, a billion maybe, I don't know. Over 1 million films are uploaded on YouTube a day, so I'm pretty low in the totem pole. Don't bite me. The cat is biting me. The cat is giving me these loving nips like, why don't you pet me? Look at that. Doug, Doug, please don't bite me. Do you just need me to pet you that bad? Don't, oh, the cat is hurting me. Stop. Kate's an interesting person. You should watch some of her videos. She does all kinds, cooking, quilting. She makes books that are called Coptic books. I mean, she actually makes the book. She makes the spine, she puts things in it. She makes these beautiful journals all by hand. She does so many things from scratch. She's a cool little lady to watch. I like her. She's very natural. I think she was a midwife, from what I can tell. I'm hearing a lot of chirping, so I'll be right back. I'm going to check on the babies. We have newly hatched cardinals, and I'll show you some pictures, but I looked earlier today and one of them was already hopped up a little bit out of the nest, and he doesn't have wing feathers enough to fly. And I'm hearing a bunch of chirping, so I'm going to go make sure he hasn't fallen on the ground. If he has, I'm going to put him back. He's old enough for me to put him back and his parents will come back. So just wait a second. Let me go check on my cardinal. All right, let's do a proper inspection. Ooh, there's a zucchini. There's a zucchini. Don't see any more in there. That's okay. These are cucumbers. I don't see any yet. Oh yeah, I do. There's a teeny cucumber. Peppers. I don't understand this. Plant has not bloomed. It's not producing any peppers. So, I don't know what to do about that. This thing's mammoth. And there's a bunch of little squashes down there. And there's some squashes. Whoop, they're everywhere. Anyone can grow a squash. This is growing. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna pretend it's a vegetable till it proves it's not. How are we doing over here? We got some peppers growing. These are bell peppers. This little dude's hanging in there. So I'm happy about those. These are cucumbers. We got any cucumbers? Yep, look. That's a cucumber. Oh gosh, okay. That's a cucumber. Beans. There's a bean. This is a teeny weeny bean. That one didn't make it. Oh look. happy Brock. That Brock is way down in there. Happy onions. The basil came back. It's happy. I don't think it's supposed to be flowering. I don't know anything about basil. Now see, you think that's a plant. I don't think it is. But there's one that looks like that and there's one that looks like that. And I'm kind of excited. There's one of the same thing. I don't see any more. But what did I plant here? I planted beets. It says right there, beet. So looky there. Out of what? 100 seeds, I have 1, 2, 3. And they may be weeds, but like I said, we count them as a vegetable until they prove otherwise. There's another one. Pretty sure that's a weed. That's okay. Now I planted sunflowers here and I'm very disappointed that they didn't come up. All those green things, weeds. 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 I also planted corn down this whole row, and I can promise you there's no corn. There's no corn. Let's see what this is down here. Yeah, that's a weed. That's grass. Grass. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll live to garden another day. I have to show you something that's going on though. Take a look at that. See that? That's our jasmine fence. Our above ground pool is right on the other side of that. I cannot tell you what that smells like. Oh my word. It smells like orange and lavender and lemon all mixed up together. It's absolutely wonderful. And bees, bees, bees everywhere. Bees. I thought I'd show you the pool. It's an above ground pool. And this is the amount of leaves in like 2 days. So we turn the pump on and it puts them all in the middle and then we scoop them out. But this is our pool. We like it. We set this thing up. Boy, was it a bear. If you ever set your own pool up, don't. Just hire someone. Trust me on this. Hire someone. Look at the day. Look at how beautiful. Ooh, there's a plane. Oh, here come the clouds, look. Watch the clouds as they float by. That's cool. I took on a monumental task of cleaning out this little house. So I think I did a pretty good job. You really can't see much in there, but it is very cleaned out. That's where we keep, you know, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of gardening stuff. There's the chicken feeder for when I get my chickens. So there's my thing that I pull out. Here's my compost. It's got bunches of holes in it. I've told you about it before. It's got flies, and flies are good. Flies go in there. They lay their eggs, they make larvae, the larvae eat, and this thing will be compost in probably 8 months, something. There's some of my artwork. I painted that a long time ago. I like the way it looks. Rustic. Here's some of God's artwork. Yeah, look at those trees, man. They are enormous. They weren't this big when we moved here. Okay, off to do some work. This is a planter a friend of mine made. Goes up here like this. I need to do something with that plant. This wagon wheel was here when we got here, when we moved here. So that's pretty cool. I just planted this vine and it takes over. You don't want to plant it where you don't want something to grow. It's further on in the day. I think I filmed this morning and now it's like 2 in the afternoon. Having a cup of coffee because I'm starting to get tired. Oh look, there's a picture of Tom and Buddy, my grandson. That's my husband, that's my grandson Buddy, but he's almost 4. Oh. So I've been puttering around, doing some cross stitch. I've done 1 cross stitch. I'm working on another, and I just started the 3rd. And I've decided this will be my last cross stitch. It's not my thing. And I look online, and it's called Floss Tube if you want to see a bunch of cross stitchers. I mean, there are thousands and thousands across the world that love to cross stitch. I am not sure that it is for an ADHD person such as myself. I do enjoy doing it while I'm sitting on the couch, but then I find that I keep sitting on the couch and keep sitting on the couch. I don't like doing that. So maybe cross stitch will be a thing in the future. I'll finish what I started because I finish what I start most of the time. Can you hear the wind and the birds still? I've looked up at the nest and the birds are gone. I don't know if they just grew up that fast or I don't know what happened to the birds, but they're gone. And I saw them this morning. So they must have been way older than I thought. I'm going to pretend that they were way older than I thought and that they've, you know, flown the coop. That's what I'm going to pretend. Well, thank you for joining me for this edition of Kathy's Corner. I tried to make this as organic as possible. Organic. That's like people who are new agey love that word. Organic just means real. So I will try and leave in this video all the real stuff. I've just listened back to all of the little snippets that I've done, and there is so much noise. But I like all that noise. All that noise are cicadas and birds and planes and wind. And isn't that our life anyway? I mean, I don't want to filter out with a fancy microphone the reality of what I live in, because I want you to hear the reality of what I live in. And it's extremely peaceful. I love where I live. I hope you love where you live. Let me know. I have all kinds of people that listen to me. I have, Pontus, who lives in Finland, who is a rock star singer, wonderful man in a ministry now who listens to me and like, okay, let me tell you something. Pontus does not quilt. No. But he listens. And then I have some of my students who listen. My students are 14 years old. And I love you for listening, my sweet students. They're precious to me. They're so young. It's so impressionable. And I want to give them, hope for a positive future. Hope to, you can end up where you want if you just set your goals, set your goals and reach for the truth. Search out the truth, because I'm absolutely positive you'll find it if you search it out. So enjoy your day today or your night or whenever you're listening to this. And I I just appreciate you listening all the way through. Please check out the other people that I listen to because I really think they're great. Everybody has their own group of people they like to listen to, and that's okay. If I'm not your deal, it's okay. But you will find something on YouTube that sparks joy, that enlightens you, that makes you feel better about yourself. And to my students in particular, you know, middle school is a danger zone. Middle school is not fun for everyone. But you need to know that you are special, you do matter, and you can make a difference in the world. Give yourself a chance. Wait till you grow up. Be kind. Love one another. And it's all going to work out in the wash. The truth will set you free.